Welcome back, everybody. You could nab an extra $10 just for walking to your local Whole Foods. Amazon is giving select customers in Alexander Hamilton to pick up their package from designated locations rather than have it shipped to their home. Deirdre Bosa has more in today's Tech Check. I'm thinking about it, Deirdre.
Well, as it turns out, Kelly, logistics is hard and expensive. Probably no surprise. Amazon, though, has poured so much capital into building out its network, and they've been rewarded. But others, like Shopify, they've tried and failed. As you mentioned, even Amazon may now be trying to shave some costs off of its logistics juggernaut by offering some Prime subscribers $10 to pick up their own packages from an Amazon pickup point like Whole Foods. That follows other incentives around the edges that Amazon offers, like encouraging customers to group packages on a single day, $1 to push out delivery dates, or even a small fee for UPS returns. Amazon, for its part, says that this is not a cost-cutting measure. They've offered this type of promo before, and they say this is all about convenience for the customer. But even that, Kelly, raises the potential challenges of Amazon's network against that traditional brick-and-mortar retailer like a Walmart, which Walmart says 90% of the U.S. population lives within 10 miles of a store. I don't think you live that close to a Whole Foods. I could be wrong.
I do. Half a mile away.
For you, it works then. Maybe not for the average American, though.
Definitely
I think the average
not.
American lives closer to a Walmart.
Definitely not. But I think that you're right when we talk to the retailers and the analysts and all the rest of it, and they say the buy now, pick up in store, the BAPIS, what's it called? Buy and pick up, BOPIS. But anyway, that is kind of the best opportunity. It has pretty good margins. It, works well for them. The customer's happy. And so Amazon now needs to match them at that strength.
And Amazon, remember, doubled its network capacity over the pandemic, spent billions and billions of dollars. Walmart is simply using what it already has, those brick and mortar stores, spending a lot of money, yes, on the back end for that e-commerce piece of it. But they have this, what did you call it?
BOPIS. Buy online.
Pick
up in store.
They have that built in. And, during the pandemic, we got trained to sort of order online and pick up if you want it immediately. So Amazon, still trying to be everything to every consumer, but it's going to cost money in different ways.
Yeah, and we saw again in their earnings, those margins are slim to begin with, retail margins. Let's talk Spotify, which is now using AI to purge songs, or who's Boomy? What's happening here?
Okay. This is wild, actually. So Boomy is an app where you can make music with the assistance of artificial intelligence. That's not really new. People have been doing that for a long time. What is sort of new is that a lot of those songs are ending up on Spotify. Kelly, do you remember The Weeknd and Drake?
Yes.
Their AI-generated song?
Yeah.
Exactly. And it was a gigantic hit. So more people are listening to this, but also there's more bots on Spotify moving up the song count, right? So it sounds like more people are listening to these songs, but they're not actually. These are just AI bots. And I know this is really confusing and kind of circular, bots on bots on bots. But I think the point is that we are starting to see very quickly the unintended consequences of generative AI, of AI being put in the hands of consumers. And that's leading to all sorts of problems with copyright, with listen counts. There was one stat that my producer Jasmine just identified to me. Boomy says that it has created nearly 14% of the world's recorded music. So 14% of the world's recorded music, it says, is generated by AI.
And in a way, I say we should embrace this as long as the Drakes of the world can get their due, right? Can get royalties somehow.
Well, that's the question, right? Are they able to? And it's already such a difficult issue. Who gets what? How are you breaking it up? The artists, don't necessarily get enough of that because so much is being shaved off along the way. I mean, if you're bringing AI into this, but then on the flip side, folks would argue, too, that AI will help solve this problem. AI can do everything, Kelly. It just depends.
Boomy and BOPIS today, and Bosa. Deirdre, thank you very much. We appreciate it for Tech Check. By the way, speaking of AI and how to deal with it, FTC Chair Lina Khan will be on Squawk Box tomorrow around 8:15 a.m. Eastern. Make sure you don't miss it.